Greetings, luxe lovers! Welcome or welcome back. Here we believe in intentional luxury and we're not afraid to invest in pieces that will work for us. So if that resonates with you, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. I'll admit it, I am not the most up-to-date person regarding the who's who of the fashion world, but I was aware that Daniel Lee became the new creative director at Burberry after a 3-year stint at Bottega Veneta. And as an outsider looking in, I was actually really impressed by his designs, and I just had to go in store to check things out. So I'm happy to share this unboxing with you of my first purchase from Burberry ever, and it's a ready-to-wear piece. We'll do our regular close-up shots, top to bottom, some mod shots and styling, and at the end I'll share my final thoughts and some eye candy that I tried on in store. So let's begin. Alright, I'm so excited. Like I said, this is my first Burberry unboxing ever. Ooh, and let's take a look. And you're not gonna believe it, but my piece came in this beautiful reusable shopping tote. It has this beautiful purple and blue check plaid, and I am just so excited because this is literally like a Burberry bag. So I'm not sure if certain purchases qualify for this, but this is definitely a perk that I wasn't expecting. When the SA that I was working with had this next to him at the checkout counter, I thought this was a scarf for someone else when it was all rolled up. But no, he put my purchase in this bag and I couldn't be happier. And just so you see, I'm definitely gonna use this bag for things like my kids' stuff, for like picnics, maybe beach stuff, or maybe camping trips. Who am I kidding? I don't camp. But it doesn't have Burberry anywhere on it, but that makes me like it even more. All right, so let's get into what's inside. I see he gave me the hanger, but it has no Burberry branding on it, so it's just a nice hanger. And then inside we have my piece, and it's just very simply wrapped in some tissue paper. And here it is. It is my Burberry quilted nylon coat in this beautiful deep claret color. And it is the long length as well. So I'll definitely back up the camera and do some mod shots, but I did want to do some close-up shots for you first. And for reference, I'm about 5'1", size US 4, but you can see this beautiful maroon color, and it has this quilting on it. And if we go really close up, each of these silver buttons has a little sticker on it, so I'll have to remove all of these stickers. I'm not one of those types of people that enjoys stickers coming off in videos, but you can see it has printing on it, Burberry, and then England. And so these are all snaps all the way down. So the only place you'll see branding on this whole coat is actually right by the pocket, where it has the little knight embroidered on the side pocket here. But if we zip it open, you'll see that the inside actually does have that classic Burberry check print. This is not what sold me on the jacket, but I think it's nice to have the option of having it in there. And also what's nice about the coat is it has these beautiful deep pockets, and it has a nice built-in hood, not detachable, with these drawstring cords. And even better, this is machine washable. Yes. It does have a cool inside pocket, and maybe I could put like a wallet or something in there if I'm just walking. I also love the fact that on the sides it has these other snaps on each side to help vent it out. So I'll do a little bit of styling with my Hermes jumping boots. I have my Hermes cocoon base layer on, which I think is a good, obviously, base layer for a big coat like this. And I'll also style it with my Hermes hat. So first I'll put on my Hermes jumping boots. All right, so here is the coat in full length, and I will just put it on. And here it is. So this, for your reference, is in the size extra small. Here you can see on the side that venting, and here you can see the zipper that will zip up from the bottom, so in case I want to sit down and not feel like I'm a hot dog in a long coat. And then when I pair it with my Hermes jumping boots, you can see a little bit of my leg in the middle, but if I'm wearing like black leggings, it kind of just looks like a continuous boot. So I really like that. I am a huge quiet luxury lover, as you know. So if I want to just be under the radar, I can keep the sleeves down. But if I want to get the PTO moms talking a little, I can pop the sleeves and bam, a little bit of logo. And I actually think this is a tasteful amount. If people know what this check pattern means, great, but if they don't, whatever. And what's nice is there's actually enough room for me to wear things underneath. And this paired with the Hermes base layer, I'm feeling good and toasty. I could not be happier with this so far. And I guess it's kind of giving Queen Elizabeth a little bit now that I'm looking at it, but I just really love this. And if I just wanted to show you quickly about how the hood looks, I don't think I would ever really like cinch these up. And if you're enjoying yourself so far, please consider subscribing to let me know you'd like to see more videos like this. And new subbies, I'd love for you to say hi in the comments so I can welcome you. All right, let's get to my final thoughts. So if you can't tell, I really love this coat. When I first tried it on in store, I didn't buy it right away, but I really thought about it over and over. But I didn't pull the trigger a few weeks back because I did feel it was a bit overpriced. I could definitely get something similar in function from a brand like, I think it's called Burberry or even Uniqlo. But this coat literally kept sticking in my mind. Between when I first tried it on and when I bought it, I could think of 20 times that I could have used this. And if you're familiar with my luxury purchasing criteria checklist, you know that if I have a good use case for something, for me, it's a buy. Additionally, I can now throw out a really old dingy maroon coat that I've had probably for 10 years. So in the spirit of how I treat my wardrobe, like sell turnover, I can start bringing in luxury items to replace items that have withstood the test of time. But I really do love this piece, and I actually think that the cost per wear will be extremely low over time. I originally thought the moment had passed when I tried this on because I did look at it, and because it was thin, I thought it was more of a transitional coat. But then I realized that we transition both into winter and out of winter, so I could definitely use this on both sides of the coldest season. Also, he said this is waterproof, which is nice, and it feels a lot warmer than I would have thought. I could also put a heavier sweater underneath because I do have room to spare. It's not like a fitted jacket, so I could even layer it even more if I wanted to try to use it in snow, for example. This maroon color is like the color of the season. We saw this on so many bags in my last roundup video. And obviously I wouldn't pair this with an actual maroon bag, but I could see myself wearing this with my Hermes PM in Berinnia leather or a similar type like brown type bag. I just wouldn't want, say, like a Chanel bag, which I think would clash with the quilting. On the model on the website, you'll see that the length on her, this coat goes down to above her knee, but because I'm so short, it actually comes about like right over my knee. But that's okay because I think it really looks good with my tall boots, and it also will provide more coverage from like gusts of wind if I'm walking outside. And also, I think my SA at my local Burberry is just so awesome that I was just glad to be able to work with him and to give him this sale. Does anyone else out there sometimes just want to buy something to support an SA job well done? Anyway, I'm glad to have started a relationship with him in that store. And while I was in store, I was able to try out a few bags. I'll show some pictures here, but there's a whole video of my winter bag roundup. But I also tried some of the Daniel Lee designed shoes, and I loved them too. The first one here is called the Shearling Creeper High Shoes in Manila and Amber Yellow Shearling. These were so comfortable. It was literally like putting my feet in a cloud. Maybe this is the allure of like what UGG boots are like. I also loved how you could style these boots with the kind of like boot flaps up or rolled down. And the grip on the bottom was the real deal. Like that would definitely get you through snow and ice. Next thing I tried on were these suede storm ankle boots in the black suede. These were also really comfortable and very fashion forward with the pointed toe. Super comfortable. It kind of had like a mid-size heel, not quite kitten and not quite like a high heel. And you can also see the rubber grip on the bottom meant serious business. And this is basically what I want all my heels to feel like when I'm walking in them. Very secure. In general, I do like how Daniel Lee's direction is going in terms of like avant-garde, very British looks, but also with British sensibility. Like it's very cool to be able to wear some of his like check pattern sweaters and skirts, but also you could definitely trudge through the rain and snow on the streets of London if you had to. And I just love that kind of utilitarianism. And for me, I will definitely be using this coat, and I do think it is very mom friendly. and I'm on the fence about whether I wear it to work, but I actually think I could. So thank you to those who've stayed with me to the end. Let us know in the comments if you've purchased anything from the new Daniel Lee era, or if anything has caught your eye. I welcome you to follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see more of how I style this coat in my day-to-day and other luxury moments. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to go down the rabbit hole that is my luxury unboxing playlist, and I'll put that link here. Please like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!